Hey everyone, this is Louisa Munson. You might know me as Mrs. M, and you're listening to the highlights of our ebook Should I Move to Portugal, which is celebrating the first 5 years of our family life in this amazing country.
Good morning to you. Carl Munson here. Yes, good morning, Portugal. And we are celebrating our 5 years here with the Should I Move to Portugal ebook. So let's bring that onto the screen now and give you today's reading from it. Timeless Templar Tomar. Now, I really love this picture. I took this one. In fact, all of these pictures I took myself. I'm not using other people's photographs here. These are our own photographs from our journey, our adventure here. And I do really like this one of the pigeon captured here. The pigeons in the main square of Tomar, which we'll talk about this morning, and the iconic Red Cross, which of course is a symbol of martyrdom, part of the Templar tradition of Tomar. 5 years on then, and Tomar holds a very special place in our hearts. We do really love this place. A Portuguese city, to us more of a town. We've always found that interesting, Portuguese cities, the scale that I'm used to in the UK. It feels more like a town to me. And not only that, it has a very villagey atmosphere when you go to the main square and the little lane that runs down from the main square to the river Naboa. I think I've got that right. Nabal. I do beg your pardon. That's an elementary pronunciation mistake. But I do get blocked on certain words and remember them wrongly and then fluff them as I'm trying to pronounce them. So Nabal is what I'm going to go with there. But yeah, city by Portuguese standards, town by British standards, and a villagey feel. You walk down that little lane there with the fantastic Café Paris. So there's a workspace there, like a co-working space, and you get to walk down to the bridge where you can cross into the park there. It's absolutely beautiful. Anyway, the town is dominated by the Convento de Cristo on the hill, and it's majestic and magical. So much of this, we feel, is due to the Tomar's Templar past. Well worth reading about the Templars. One of the notable Templars was Gualdin de Peixe, whose statue dominates Tomar's timeless main square, and he was the fourth Grand Master of the Knights Templar of Portugal in the late 12th century. The last Templar town to be commissioned for construction is Tomar, and it's one of Portugal's historical jewels. It's claimed as part of the, it's in the Santarém district and is claimed as part of the Ribatejo bread basket of, food produce basket of Portugal. So lots of people claim Tomar. Central Portugal will claim Tomar. Silver Coast people have even claimed Tomar. But certainly, I think it does belong to the Ribatejo Valley and food-growing heartland that stretches from Lisbon to Tomar. It was important in the 15th century thanks to overseas expansion led by Portuguese legend Henry the Navigator. So there will be references to Henry the Navigator too in Tomar. It oozes historical and traditional charm at every turn. So allow yourself time to wander and wonder. Wonder with an A and wonder with an O when you visit. You will be blessed by numerous curiosities, ancient and modern. It has a lovely mixture of traditional, ancient and historic with typically Portuguese, innovation and a claim on modernity as well, all mixed together, all rocking along quite nicely. Sometimes that can be a bit clunky. I think it works very well in Tomar and generally in Portugal, actually, as a matter of fact. Special memories for us are of the centrally located Templarios Hotel. Do treat yourself. Family room there cost us about €100 with breakfast, great swimming pool. It's like stepping into family holidays in Spain for us as Brits. But if you stayed in a posh hotel in Spain, it would be like this possibly in the 70s. Templarios Hotel, then, very good, very centrally located. There's there's probably even more than one, but we went to a great medieval festival in the park, in the central park by the river, the Nabal River, aforementioned and mispronounced. And there's a great children's playground. And this is where we learned how to mix child's play with grown-up fun at the cafe nearby. The Portuguese do this so well. There's often a cafe near the playground, so the parents can have a coffee or a crepe and an ice cream or something more substantial, tosta mista, whilst the kids are having a great time in one of Portugal's many and brilliant playgrounds. The playgrounds are very well specified. People love kids in Portugal, and you can see that. It's an interesting observation, possibly, isn't it? You can tell a nation's relationship to its children by the quality of their play parks and playgrounds. Well, Portugal do very well with that. There's also the legendary Tabuleiros Festival, which happens every 4 years, where women process through the streets with towers of bread and flowers, perched agonizingly and uncannily on their heads. Now, there's a roundabout also that celebrates this, where I think there are 3 such silhouettes of women balancing these tall towers of bread and flowers on their heads. And they actually look from a distance like Marge Simpson, and some people do call it the Marge Simpson roundabout. Now, when you go to Tamar and you're driving past that roundabout, you'll remember me saying that. You go, look, there's that roundabout you talked about with Marge Simpson on it. 3 of them. Or maybe it's with her 2 sisters. What are they called? Can't remember. Anyway, there's also a medieval synagogue. There are so many lovely things to do there, but other highlights include the medieval synagogue, the Matchbox Museum. Yes, there is a Matchbox Museum. There's a botanical gardens, a little bit out of town. I walked down one of the lovely grid-like streets. It does feel like it's set on a grid that emanates out from the main square, where you'll see the statue of Gwaldine de Peixe. And then, on the edge of town, it feels like, again, there's another fantastic children's playground there, but there's a beautiful botanical gardens with a little eco centre in it as well. Lovely place for a picnic. And out of town, you've got to drive out of town a little way, but you'll see an amazing, near abandoned, yet stunning viaduct, which you can touch. You can actually reach out and touch it. And it's just another one of those fantastic Portuguese monuments. It's not even a tourist attraction. It's just there as you're driving around and you see this most amazing viaduct. And there's stuff like that all over Portugal. And not least many of these lovely wonders around every corner into Tomar. So please put it on your list. Timeless Templar Tomar. And I'll leave you with that image there if you're watching on the video of the pigeon flying past what is really the brand of Tomar, the Templar Red Cross. And I wish you a very good day. And we're back in tomorrow with another reading. Bye for now.
So we hope you're enjoying listening to our adventures. Don't forget that Good Morning Portugal is all about helping you to feel at home in Portugal. And if you'd like to know more about how we can help you on your journey, just go to www.goodmorningportugal.com.